What's up YouTube, this is GalacticGod and I'm here today to talk to you about this card, Wombat. Now, as a lot of you guys may be aware, I'm not really a big fan of the degenerate archetypes that are in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or degenerate win condition type of decks. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, these will be decks that win by Exodia, by decking someone out, Final Countdown, and of course, Burn. I really hate playing against any of these type of decks in any kind of way, shape, or form. It just ruins my Yu-Gi-Oh! Experience, if you will. It just seems really trolly, and it's something that I hate running across when I do. So typically when I'm playing online, such as if I'm on DevPro or Dueling Network or something like that, if I see or think that someone is playing those kind of decks, I'll be like, are you playing Burn? Are you playing Exodia? What are you playing? And if they tell me, or if I realize that's what they're playing, I just scoop it up because I don't even want to deal with them. It's not so much that I don't think I can beat the deck, or that I'm afraid of the deck, or anything like that. It's just that I don't like dueling against it. I don't like dueling against any of these kind of troll-esque decks, and I just don't really feel the need to. Also, you know, if I'm ever in any kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Event, after dueling one, I always feel like it ruined my day. And so because of this, I always side a couple of these cards whenever I go to a regional or a YCS or something, these little Wombat cards. So for those of you guys who don't know what their effect is, basically it says as long as this card remains face up on the field, any damage by the effect, any kind of effect damage is negated to the controller. So it's pretty cool. So if you summon this card on the field, even if they chain a bunch of stuff at that point for chain burn, you take no damage. So it's pretty cool, actually. I really like this card a lot. I think it's probably one of the more better side deck cards ever released in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it stops and prevents degenerate type of decks. But back to the point, a lot of my buddies that go to these tournaments with me are always telling me, don't side this. There are so many better cards to side. You're never going to run across Burn. It's an irrelevant deck right now, and nobody's playing it, nobody's using it. You should free up those couple of extra deck spots for cards that will, you know, go against more relevant meta decks. And I'm always like, no, I need these Wombats. And so when I went to the most recent YCS in Las Vegas, going into round 5, you know, we started our duel and whatnot, and my opponent sets 4, summons card D, which isn't, you know, a sign of trolly yet, per se, because, you know, a lot of decks now run card D, and a lot of decks play a lot of back row, so that's not too uncommon. But, you know, eventually you start seeing the Just Desserts and, you know, Secret Barrel and all these cards, and you're just like, oh my god, why do I have to run across this kind of deck? So, going into the second and third round, I side in these little guys, Wombat. And I remember in the second round, when I summoned this guy, my opponent had this look of like total disbelief, like he couldn't even believe I had that in my side deck, and was just kind of like, I don't even believe you have that card. And it's pretty cool too, because I just have just this one monster out, because they don't really play other monsters that can get around it. And you know, if I didn't summon another monster, he couldn't drop a lava golem on me. So it's pretty cool. I just kind of dink them to death, because all their magic cylinders, their dimension walls, or whatever are pretty null and void at that point. And you just keep pecking away until you have game. It's pretty cool. So in the comment section below, let me know what you guys think of these alternative win condition decks, such as Burn, Exodia, Final Countdown, deck out type of decks, and also what you think of Wombat as a potential side deck choice. And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod.